Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your February general reading. This is good for the month of February for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's jump into your squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. Oh my goodness. You know, this is, I'm not sure. I think you may have had this in January at one point. Squirrel spirit is just, you know, it's a little bit playful. You know, squirrels love to play. You know, they're run around, you know, looking for the acorns and all of that. But it's also this energy of enjoying what they're doing, you know, and being very playful about it. But it's this sense of once you believe in yourself, once you step into this energy of believing that what you are looking for in life, just like a squirrel looks for acorns, whatever you're looking for in life will come to you when you believe that it will come, when you believe in yourself. Really nice energy. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Letting go. Yeah, and letting go of the past. Letting go of all the fears that you won't find your special acorn, right? You know, it's so interesting because I read this once. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but you know that squirrels run around, they find acorns and they hide them, but they don't necessarily remember where they put them. They just know that all the other squirrels are doing the same thing, that they're going to come across the acorns when they need them. And it's, you know, it's almost like the squirrel is surrendering to the journey, right? The squirrel knows that its job is to plant some acorns, right? But they may not, you know, this one squirrel knows that he may not actually find and eat the acorns that he planted, right? He might actually end up eating somebody else's acorn. And that they're okay with that because they realize that all the squirrels are working together to make sure everybody's going to have enough to eat in the winter. And it's so interesting because I feel like you're coming into this energy of surrendering, you know, letting go, just knowing, okay, my job is to put out to the universe what it is that I'm looking for, to surrender, which actually surrendering means letting go of the specific outcome that is coming in as, letting go of any fears that it's not going to happen. It's allowing the universe to do the universe's job. And it's such a lovely energy. What is on the bottom? Conflict, the internal conflict of, can I really let go? Can I really trust the universe to have whatever dream, a wish come true? Or, you know, am I going to try to control it all? Or am I going to get upset if it doesn't come in exactly the way that I wanted it to? So let's go to the tarot and get some more information here. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you are working on something, Sag. You know, this is that squirrel energy. Running around, you know, you're working diligently on finding all the acorns and planting the acorns. You're doing the work that you think you need to do in order to have something come into fruition for you. And yet at the same time, you might have a little conflict within, you know, am I doing the right thing? Am I collecting enough acorns? Am I planting them in the right spot? What's on the bottom here? Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Okay, so that makes sense because I feel like you're working really hard. But in the back of your mind, you can't let go of something that in the past did not work out the way that you thought it would. And so you're just kind of like having that difficulty, truly trusting in the universe, truly understanding that, yes, I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right things. It's going to work. It's going to come into fruition. I get you, Sag. It's hard. It is hard. Okay, Three of Wands. You've been waiting a very long time. I feel, you know, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands, you get your inspiration. Two of Wands, you choose your path, you know, or you choose what it is that you want to bring into fruition. Three of Wands, you put it out to the universe and you're waiting for it to come in. And, oh, I feel like this has something to do with love. You know, there could be a specific person involved, or just the idea, I want to be in a long-term committed relationship. The Ten of Cups is your wish being granted, you know? Oh, moving forward, stepping into this new path. Wow, really nice. So this is kind of what you're waiting for. You've planted all these acorns, and now you're like, okay, what's going to happen? Page of Pentacles, planting those seeds. You know, getting good news. To me, this is, you know, also good news, or an offer, something like that. You know, stumbling across an acorn. Isn't there a saying, even a blind squirrel can find an acorn once in a while? But I feel like there's more to it than that. Like, you have planted the seeds. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is where the seed is planted, and maybe just a little bit of a sprout. Now you're getting a flower. It's as if it's starting to blossom. Oh, look at this. Empress on the bottom. I just absolutely love it. It's like it's coming, Sag. It is coming. You have worked really hard for this. Okay, so let's see what we have as the outcome. Page of Swords. You know, learning something new. 2 pages. So it's a lot of fresh energy here. Knight of Cups. Sag, you have love on the way, or at least love on the mind. Okay, so let's see what we have with this 8 of Pentacles. Okay, working and waiting. Lots of waiting energy. Sag, you know, February 3rd, Mercury finally goes direct. Most of the other planets have gone direct. I think we're still, Venus is going direct here in the next couple of days, but Mercury goes direct next week. And I feel like that is when you are going to start feeling like you're getting traction. I do feel like you've been working really hard, this diligent, resilient type of energy here. And I don't think you're quite frustrated yet, but I think the fear is starting to creep into your mind. Yeah, you're kind of wondering, trying to get a perspective. Do I stay on this path? Because this is your present energy. Working hard on something. Maybe trying to mend your broken heart. The 8 of Pentacles can sometimes mean that. Trying to figure out, am I on the right path, or do I need to move on to something else? You know, should I try to mend this relationship, or is it time just to move on? It's as if it's taking so much time. I feel like it's taking so much time that you're starting to question, you know, am I on the right path? Now, I will have to say, you have the 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like this is your path. You know, to stay the course. I don't see anything that's really saying right now that you need to change directions. So if this is a relationship, a job, you know, a new career path that you're trying to take, a new project that you're starting, new business, like, I feel like you're on the right path. It's a matter of just letting go of when it comes in. That's what they're saying. That's, you know, that's kind of interesting. I feel like it is. You're feeling like the timing, you know, yeah, you just cannot. You want to celebrate. There's the Fool card, right? I feel like you're wanting to move this path forward. This is your area of resistance. Move it forward. You've been waiting a long time. And I feel like you're thinking, I want to jump ship. You know, I want to jump ship. But here, you know, I feel like you really like the path that you're on. You're trying to celebrate this, and you feel like you don't have anything yet to celebrate. But I think that that's coming in, because your advice is Page of Pentacles. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, Ace of Wands. You know, you're getting inspiration. I feel like, you know, you have a Page of Pentacles here. Nurturing. you know, spending time building something that you've already started. Once again, it's starting to flower, it's starting to blossom. And yet at the same time, you have this kind of like, you want to ditch and run. You want to ditch and run. There's something here about working with others. Something about needing to work with others. Let's see, we have the Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel I'm going to clarify just this working with others. It could be that this is kind of like the lesson or the obstacle about why you're not moving forward is this working with others. Sometimes when we're on a path, we're kind of like, I don't want anybody else coming in. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't want to hear, right? Because you're doing that because you want to stay focused and you don't want to be distracted or anything like that. But I feel as if like you're holding yourself back because you're trying to do this alone. You see, the Fool is standing there by herself. And it's kind of like this energy of, no, I really want to do this by myself. And yet, by doing it completely by yourself, it's almost like you're starting, that movie, 50 First Dates, and every day she wakes up, it's like she doesn't remember what happened the day before. She has, amnesia. And so it's like every day she has to re-meet her husband. And so it's that type of energy where you're starting over so many times that you can't get the flower to bloom. Or just as it starts to bloom, you're like, this isn't blooming fast enough or big enough or something like that. And so you're just kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to go plant a new seed. It's as if you may need to work with somebody else. For some of you, this could be just even like, like a life coach or something like that. Like somebody that just helps you to be accountable to yourself in a way. Somebody that just, keeps you on the path, like tries to keep you going forward instead of taking all these side routes for however that might mean for you. Yeah, Nine of Cups, you're really trying, you're putting your wishes out there. I can tell you're starting to like, okay, I just really want this so badly. And it's kind of like, okay, I'll try it this way. And then if that doesn't start blooming fast enough, you're like, oh, okay, forget it. I'll put that to the side. Let me try to do it this way. And it's kind of like your advice is like, no, stay the course. Stay the course and let go of the timing. Let go of how quickly this is supposed to happen for you. It's almost like a sense of, the squirrel is like, we say that squirrel has some attention issues, darting here and there and everything. It's a little bit like that. It's kind of like almost out of desperation. I feel like you're almost doing it out of desperation because you're starting to want, almost second guess yourself. I guess that's more of the energy I'm getting, kind of like second guessing yourself. You may really want to, I don't know, just talk to other people in the same field or either friends or family. It's people that can help you to understand that you are on the right path. Sometimes, our fears, when it doesn't come as quickly as we want, is exactly what prevents us from having it come in, because we keep changing, right? Making so many changes that the universe can't even keep up with us, Oh, this is lovely. Page of Wands again. Somebody's wanting a fresh start with you. Okay, I feel like for some of you, there is love trying to come in. Somebody, a King of Cups, That could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it doesn't matter. The King of Cups is this energy of somebody that is emotionally vulnerable, emotionally able to share their feelings, wants to listen to your feelings, you know, very reciprocal in that area. Somebody's coming in and apologizing after some sadness. And I feel this Page of Swords is like hearing from this person, you know, getting this information, because we also had the Knight of Cups, somebody wanting to put down the burdens of the past. And then we have the King of Cups. Oh my goodness, with the Page of Cups. And it's so interesting. The Page of Cups is with the Five of Pentacles here. So, you know, we have the page here with the Five of Cups. There's this energy of somebody coming in, wanting to drop the burdens of the past and express, the Knight of Cups is express their emotions after maybe a time of not wanting to express their emotions. You know, of coming in and apologizing, a sense of forgiveness. And I wonder if this kind of energy of you wanting to go in one direction and then in another direction is a way of trying to prevent yourself from getting hurt. Because remember, on the bottom here, we had wasps. Sometimes life stings. You know, so if this is kind of like a business or a project that you're trying to create, and it's not going as quickly as you wanted it to, then you could be like trying to tweak things in it, almost to the detriment of this project actually getting up and on, you know, running, moving forward, producing. If it is a love relationship, you could be doing the same thing. You could be just kind of like starting new relationships over and over again. You know, to the detriment that you can't get anything started. It's almost like that energy of just starting over and over again. And there's this energy of putting that to the side, of kind of like calming yourself, having a little bit more confidence in yourself and also in the universe, of letting go of how quickly this comes in and allowing things to kind of like percolate, you know, like have a little time to grow, to nurture, you know, to plant the seed and then water it, and be willing to wait a little bit. It's really interesting. I'm not sure I have ever seen, this is all cups energy. I mean, we have the 5 of cups, but everything else is lovely cup energy. So there's a lot of love in this situation. If it's, you know, a project or a business you're trying to start, you have a lot of love for whatever it is you're trying to create. If it's a romantic relationship, there's a lot of love here. And it's as if you are learning, the message that you're getting here is that it's about nurturing. It's all about nurturing. It's all about putting love into it and allowing the love to percolate. They keep saying the word percolate. You know, giving it time to just kind of like, you know, if you water a plant and it's been really dry, so the soil is really dry, and you go and you take the watering can and you water the plant, the water a lot of times will just run off, right? Because it's kind of like, you know, it's too much at one time. But if you take the watering can and you just pour a little bit and then wait, and then pour a little bit and then wait, and then pour a little bit, it gives it time to kind of like get down into the soil. And then once the soil gets a little bit more moist, then it's more willing to absorb more water, right? So it's that energy of, you may be like pouring too much because it's kind of like, oh, but I want this to grow, so I'm going to throw everything at it. But it's about knowing that sometimes, whether this is love or a business or a project, that sometimes you just water a little bit. There's the page, right? And then other times you might water a little bit more or tend to it a little bit more until it is ready to have all of it. So it's kind of like recognizing, this is so interesting, recognizing that whether it's a relationship or a project, you have to start out slow and then build up to a knight and then finally you can get to the king level. It's about starting out slow, because if you don't, then what happens is, you know, it's this energy of all or nothing, you know. Oh, we're into a full throttle relationship or we're over. This business takes off or it doesn't. And it's this energy of it's going to be okay. Just give it a little time. Water it a little bit at a time. No matter what kind of seed you're planting, right? It's like, just give it some time and trust the universe. You will find the acorn that you will have an acorn to eat. You will have an acorn. It's so interesting. I can kind of relate to this because, you know, I can think of times in my life where I really wanted something to work out, and it's kind of like, you know, you throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at it, thinking, oh, it's got to work. If I put all this time and energy into it, it's got to work. But sometimes it is about just allowing the universe to do its magic, right? And just being okay with that. I mean, doing your work, finding the acorns, planting your share of acorns, but then letting everybody else plant theirs, you know, because you have this energy of working with spirit, working with others, allowing everybody to do their job too. All right, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. That's exactly what I've been saying, right? It's kind of like just allowing, letting go. You've planted your seeds. And I'm not saying that you quit working on this. You keep doing those things that you know are super important to keep this relationship or situation moving forward. But you also kind of like step out of the universe's way and say, okay, I've done what I can do. And now I'm going to allow the universe to work its magic. Really nice. Well, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And if you did resonate, please consider liking or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.